What's up, family? My name is ElijahAmmi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a grown folk channel. This is where we have heart-to-heart conversations and keep it real. Here on this channel, everybody matters. Everybody's family. Here on this channel, we express love because at our core, we are love. I love you guys, and thank you for being with me on this beautiful journey called life. Peace. What's up, family? Man, back out here, you know what I mean? Man, just left the gym and I wanted to come, and as I was leaving the gym, man, this was heavy on my mind, you know, that I needed to make this video to upload tonight. Today's Monday, right? And so I'll upload this at midnight. But this was heavy on my mind as I was leaving the gym. And it's like God was just letting me know, Elijah, man, you got to make this video. Elijah, you got to have this conversation with the people. Elijah, don't wait till tomorrow to put this video out. Don't wait till tomorrow to go make this video. Man, you got to put this video out tonight. So as soon as you get back, man, walk out into the woods and make this video. And so, man, that's what we're doing, you know what I mean? And family, understand, man, first and foremost, before I even get going, man, I bless each and every one of you that watch this video, you know what I mean? May you have a closer walk with God. May you have a greater understanding of who you are and why you are here, you know what I mean? May you have a greater understanding of your purpose, and may you be able to have the ability to walk in your power, walk in your authority. You know what I mean? Man, may you have that peace that passes all understanding, that joy that can't be explained. You know what I mean? May you find that love, you know, that agape love. You know what I mean? That, man, you know what I mean? May you find that joy and that peace, man. And on that, I bless each and every one of you, you know. That being said, family, man, we're going to have a real heart-to-heart today. You know what I mean? This is going to be kind of heavy for some of you. You know what I mean? It's going to be a trigger for some of you, and some of you are going to get pissed. And man, you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? This is a grown folk channel. You know what I mean? I don't sugarcoat shit. You know what I mean? I'm not tiptoeing around anything. Man, we tackle all of the hard issues. You know what I mean? If there's a topic you want me to talk about, man, shoot me a text message, you know what I mean? Put it in the comments or whatever the case may be. Man, we handle the difficult conversations, you know what I mean? The stuff people don't want to talk about, the stuff that people tiptoe around, you know what I mean? That's not who we are on this channel. That's not what we're about on this channel, you know what I mean? We're going to keep it 100% real all day, every day, you know what I mean? And if you unsubscribe because you get pissed off or because you're triggered, whatever the case may be, man, that's your issue. That ain't got nothing to do with me, you know what I mean? That ain't got nothing to do with me, you know? Man, that being said, family, we're talking about let it go. Let it go. You know, and it's a trip because so many of us, we go through such hell with people in our lives. And seem like that's the hardest thing for us to do is let go of toxic ass fucking relationships. You know what I mean? We'll stay on that shit until we lose our fucking mind. We'll deal with all this fucking unhealthy shit until we go batshit crazy. Until we have a nervous breakdown and we're ready to do some fucking homicidal shit. You know what I mean? Or some suicidal shit. You know, we've had all these opportunities, all these fucking red flags to get out of the fucking relationship, to let go of this toxic ass shit. But for whatever reason, our ignorant ass stay right there trying to make it work. Knowing that shit ain't getting no fucking better, knowing that we losing our fucking mind, and we stay right there. Know that the person we with ain't shit, ain't about shit, don't mean us no good, anything else, you know what I mean? And we stay right there. What the fuck is wrong with us? Again, this is Grown Folk Channel. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a whole lot of cussing here, you know what I mean? It is what it is. What the fuck is wrong with us emotionally, intellectually, to where we'll stay in some damaging, toxic ass shit? And we know the person cheating on us. We know the person dogging us out. We know the person sabotaging us. We know the person lying on us. We know the person cheating on us. We know the person is robbing us and stealing from us and doing all kinds of stupid ass shit. And we'll stay right the fuck there. And then we get mad at the person, you know, like the person ain't shit. No, you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Excuse my language. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Stop allowing these people to dog you the fuck out. You don't get no merit badge because you don't went through hell for 20 and 30 fucking years. You don't get no fucking kudos for that shit. You don't get no fucking gold medal because you stayed in a dumbass relationship where you got your ass beat and you got the shit stomped out of you and you got the shit beat out of you and cheated on and you got STD galore and he don't have a baby mama over here and somebody else pregnant over. No, you don't get no fucking merit badges for staying in no fucking relationship like that. You don't get to go to heaven because you stayed in some stupid bullshit like that. Grow the fuck up. Oh, we're going in today. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. The question is not why these people are mistreating you. The question is, why are you fucking still there? The question is, why do you keep thinking that you deserve this shit? Why do you think that this is okay? And you say that it ain't okay. You say that this person is dogging you up. And you say that this person ain't right. And this person's foul. And this person's doing whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And you say all this shit. But you stay there in that dumb, toxic ass fucking relationship. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you? Damn the other person. What the fuck is wrong with you? See, as a life coach, man, I'm hard. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask the real questions. I don't give a fuck about what the other person's doing. I don't give a fuck what the other person is thinking and their mentality. And man, when you contact me as a life coach and you tell me you're going through, my question to you is, why the fuck are you there? What the fuck is wrong with you? How come you're allowing yourself to be mistreated? I don't give a fuck what the other person is doing. I don't give a damn how they're mistreating you. I don't give a fuck how they're dogging you out and whooping. Man, that's none of my business. My concern, my question is, why the fuck are you still there? We're talking about let shit go. It's a trip because, you know, man, family, I'm like this. I'm real with this shit. You know what I mean? I'm real with this shit. And I'm real with this shit, man, and I don't give a fuck who I'm talking to. You know, case in point, I got a son, and his girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, reached out to me, and she was pregnant. And she's telling me, and she's talking to me, right? And she's just like, poor, she doesn't have a father figure, and all this other stuff, right? And she's talking to me about all the shit she's going through with my son. And I'm sitting there and I'm frustrated and I'm mad that my son is ignorant like this. You know what I mean? I'm mad, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? My son's in college and he's a football player and he's in college and he's just doing the thing, doing his due. You know what I mean? He's doing what he do for whatever reason. And like I was telling her, it's like, why the fuck you still with him? Why the fuck, if he's done all this bullshit? If he's, and again, I don't give a fuck who the other person is. And she was tripping. She's like, dang, I can't believe you're talking to me like this. I can't believe you're saying this to me. I can't believe you're keeping it raw and real like this. It's like, what the fuck did you expect? Why'd you contact me if you didn't think that I was going to keep it raw and real with you? And she's like, man, I understand why he thinks the way he thinks of you. I understand why his siblings think the way they think of you. Because, man, you don't sugarcoat shit. You don't enable them. And you keep it 100. And you tell them what's real. And they don't want to hear that shit. And so I'm like, no, they don't want to hear that shit. Just like, yo, forget them. We ain't talking about my kids. We're talking about you. You're the one contacting me about you, what my son is doing to you. My question to you is not why my son is doing whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I know why my son has been ignorant like that. I know why my son is doing some stupid ass shit that he's doing. My question to you is, why the fuck are you still with his raggedy, ratchet ass? That's my son, and I love him dearly, but he's raggedy and ratchet because his mentality is fucked up at this moment. He's on some whole other level bullshit. And I see that for what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit. I'm not going to enable it and justify it because that's my fucking son. Bullshit is bullshit, and I don't give a fuck who's doing it. Why is it so hard for us to let go? Why is it so hard for us to call a spade a fucking spade? You know what I mean? Why is it so hard for us to keep it real? We keep it real when it's other people. We keep it 100 when it's somebody else's shit and we speaking on their shit. But when it comes to us and something personal like our kids, we get defensive and we want to go to war over our fucking kids. Don't speak negative on my kids. I'm not that motherfucking way. I'm totally different. I'm gonna call a spade a fucking spade. If my daughter's out there fucking hoeing around, I'm gonna call her on that shit. If she calling me and talking to me about some shit, case in point, my oldest daughter called me one day, and she was talking to me about the dude that she was dating a while back. And man, this is just how I am, and this is how I'm gonna be, and it is what it is. I don't apologize for being this way. I'm not gonna change being this way. You know what I mean? If you don't like what I gotta say, don't fucking call me. Case closed. Simple as that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit, and I'm not gonna tell you what the fuck you want to hear. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And so my oldest daughter called me years ago, and she was complaining about her boyfriend. And her boyfriend at the time had taken her on a cruise, and he was doing all this stuff, spending all this money on her, and she was just complaining, and she had allowed me to talk to him. And man, me and him had taken a liking to each other. It was pretty cool kid, right? We're young men. And man, he grew up hard in the streets, you know, on the East Coast. And man, he had a rough life. Didn't have a father figure. Mother figure wasn't really there. You know what I mean? And so he had to raise himself. And so my daughter's sitting there, and she's now she's feeling some kind of way about the relationship. Now she's feeling some kind of way about him, and she don't really want to be with him anymore. And so she's looking for an excuse for me to give her the affirmation, to give her the okay to break up with the guy, right? And so she's talking to me about how, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, what's the problem? Well, why are you feeling this way now? And she's like, I don't know, Dad. It's just, and she finally breaks out. It's like, come on, girl, come on. I'm not gonna say her name. She's like, I'm like, come on. You know better. Keep it real with me. What's up? And she's, man, Dad, the sex life ain't all that. You know, the sex life is boring. You know what I mean? And he's not really good at sex. And I'm like, hold up, wait a motherfucking minute. Time out. And so she said, what, Dad? What? I said, time out. She was like, well, you asked me. I said, yeah, I don't have a problem with you telling me that the sex life ain't all that. I don't have a problem with you. This is my oldest daughter talking to me about her relationship with her boyfriend at the time and wanting to break up with him. And she's telling me all this stuff, and he treats her like a queen. He's nice to her. Man, he pays and he works and he's doing all this stuff for her. And she's frustrated because the sex life ain't all that. And so I'm like, I'm about to go on one, you know what I mean? I'm about to go left on her, and she don't realize how I'm about to slap her with some fucking truth and some fucking reality, and she ain't ready for this shit, you know what I mean? And man, she's talking to me, and I'm like, okay, and I'm listening to her, and so I'm tired, I'm done, I've heard enough. I said, let me ask you a question. And she said, what, Dad? I said, you didn't come into this world knowing how to fucking suck dick. You didn't know how to come. You didn't come into this world knowing how to fuck. Yeah, I said this shit to my daughter, to my oldest daughter, because that's how I do. I'm gonna keep the shit real. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are or who you think you are. If you call me, if you reach out to me for some counseling, if you reach out to me for some advice or whatever the case may be, I'm always going to tell you the fucking truth. I'm always going to keep it real with you, 100% raw and real. You may not like it, you may not accept it, but it is what it is. Don't fucking contact me if you don't want to know the fucking truth. You can stay over there dealing with your own bullshit however the fuck you want to. But once you reach out to me, man, I'm going to lace you up with some real shit. And it's up to you whether you accept it, reject it, or embrace it. You know what I mean? And so I'm telling her, I'm having this conversation with her. And I said, look, you didn't know how to suck dick when you came into this world. Somebody had to teach you how to fucking suck dick. You didn't know how to fuck when you came into this world. Somebody had to teach you how to fuck. How the fuck are you gonna sit back now after somebody else don't taught you how to suck dick, after somebody else don't taught you how to fucking have sex? Now you want to sit here and complain because you got a good dude who's taking care of you, who's providing for you financially, who wants to hang out with you, who wants to put you up on this pedestal and worship you and do, but he don't know how to fuck and he don't know how to have sex according to your fucking standards. Fucking, it's your goddamn responsibility to teach his ass, just like somebody else had to teach your ass. But don't get all indignant, don't get all arrogant and self-righteous and cocky now because somebody else don't lace you up with fucking sex. Now you think you bad, you think you all that. You know what I mean? Don't come at me that way. You know what I mean? Why the fuck you got this man who's treating you like a queen and you frustrated him, man, because sex ain't right? Teach his ass. If that's all the fuck you got to complain about is that the sex ain't good, teach them. What the fuck are you complaining about? All these women out here want a good dude, want somebody that's gonna take care of them, want somebody that ain't fucking lazy, want somebody that's gonna be able to provide for them financially. And what do? This dude struggled and gone through hell to get to where he's at, and all you got to do is complain because he ain't fucking good in bed? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious with me right now? We really having this conversation? This is a conversation I'm having with my oldest daughter. Oh, she didn't like that shit. Oh, no. Dad, you're supposed to take my side. And why are you taking his side? And that was one of the last deep, intimate conversations that my daughter and I had. Because she didn't like the fact that I kept the shit real with her. She didn't like the fact that I took his side. And it really wasn't about taking somebody's side. She didn't like the fact that I called her out on her bullshit. And a lot of people don't want to be called out on their fucking bullshit. And so I'm talking to my son's girlfriend at the time, well, ex-girlfriend, and she's complaining to me about all the shit that he's done to her and all the shit he keeps putting her through and just all the craziness. And I'm telling her, leave his fucking ass alone. I'm his fucking biological dad. I'm his fucking daddy. And I'm telling you, that motherfucker ain't rap tight right now. He ain't ready for no fucking relationship. Maybe later on he will be, but right now, leave that motherfucker alone. That motherfucker toxic as fuck right now. Leave his ass alone. All you gonna do is keep getting hurt. You've been getting hurt, and you gonna keep getting hurt. Why? You know that motherfucker ain't shit right now. You know that motherfucker doing some bullshit right now. You know he on some bullshit right now, and you stay with him. What the fuck is wrong with you that you stay in this toxic ass relationship, allowing this person to mistreat you, allowing this person to cheat on you? Well, he ain't even cheating on you because you know what's going on. You know he got another girl down there. He come home and he want to play house with you. He come home and he want to play cupcake with you. You know what I mean? And then he go back out there to school and you know he got somebody else out there. He don't keep that a fucking secret. You done been out there several times and seen the other girl and got in a fight with the other girl. What the fuck are you fighting over him for? That motherfucker ain't worth fighting over. Leave his dead ass alone. And she's like, dang. And she keep calling me. She keep texting me and calling me. Man, I can't, Mr. Ammi. I can't. I love him. And I'm like, I love his ass too. Fuck that. When are you going to love you enough to cut that shit alone? You got a daughter. Leave his drop dead ass alone. That's my son and my biological. I love him. But he ain't shit right now. He ain't trying to be shit right now. Leave his dead ass alone. And what I mean dead, his sorry ass alone. He's toxic as fuck. Leave his ass the fuck alone. And I asked her, I said, why would you knowingly, intentionally, you keep saying you love yourself? Oh, we talking about let it go. We're going to keep it real here. I keep asking, you keep saying you love yourself, and I'm telling you, you don't love yourself. I'm telling you, you don't value yourself. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't stay in this toxic ass relationship. If you value yourself, you wouldn't be in this situation. If you cherished yourself, you wouldn't be in this situation. You would have cut this shit off a long fucking time ago. But because you don't value yourself, because you don't love yourself, because you have low self-esteem, and all this other bullshit, you stay in this toxic ass bullshit of a relationship. And you're the only one getting hurt. You're the only one getting hurt. And you know it, and you keep going back to it. You're the one broken and crying and reaching out to me. And man, keep reaching out to me. You know what I mean? Man, if that's what it takes for you to finally wake up, if that's what it takes for you not to commit suicide or go off on the other hand and put a bullet in his head or whatever the case may be, man, just keep reaching out to me. You know what I mean? Man, I'm here. You got my number, text me. You got my number, call me. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather you call me and us sit here and chop it up than you do something stupid. I'd rather us sit here and have this heart-to-heart conversation and you keep it 100% real with me about the shit you dealing with, then you just snap and go off. You know what I mean? And so she's sitting there and she's broken, she's crying, and I'm telling her, look, You got to get to the point to where you love you. You got to get to the point where you love your daughter enough to stop showing her that this is what you do in a relationship. Cut they ass the fuck off. You're teaching your daughter to stay in toxic ass relationships. This is what a woman does. You say you love your daughter, but you're showing your daughter that, man, it's okay for guys to mistreat you. It's okay for guys to call you outside your name. It's okay for guys to disrespect you and cheat on you and woo-doo-doo and all this other bullshit. You're telling your daughter, you can say what you want to say about, man, I love my daughter and I would never tell my daughter this. And that's what your actions are saying. And so, man, she called me. And she's been calling me for a while. And it got to a point, it's like, man, I'm done. You know what I mean? And I told her, I said, you know, I feel like I'm just talking to the fucking wall. And she's like, what do you mean, Mr. Ammi? I said, I keep telling you the same fucking shit every time we talk. Every time we talk, I'm telling you to leave his sorry ass alone. Every time we talk, I'm telling you to cut his raggedy, ratchet ass alone. Cut his ratchet ass off. Every time we talk, we have the same fucking conversation. And you keep going out and doing the complete opposite of what I say. And then you want to come back crying to me, woe is me, and look at what he's doing. And man, I don't want to hear this shit no more. I don't want to hear this shit no more. I'm frustrated because I can't tell you anything else. I can't sprinkle gold dust on you and make shit better. I've told you what you needed to hear. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to accept it. And so you stay connected to some bullshit, hurting yourself. And I'm frustrated now. I'm hurt now because, man, it's as though I'm wasting my fucking time. I'm not even charging you for this shit. I charge people for this shit. I said, look, you're grown. I'm not your daddy. I'm just somebody that cares. I genuinely care. I'm tired of seeing you get hurt. But if you don't care enough about you, you're showing everybody else that they don't have to care about you because you don't value you. You don't value your time. You don't value your energy. You don't value what you bring into a relationship. You don't. You can say all the bullshit you want to, how you love yourself and you're a queen and you're a boss and you all that, and you can say all that shit you want to. That's not what your actions say. That's not what your actions say. Your actions say, I'm not shit, step on me. Your actions say, dog me the fuck out. Your actions say, I don't mind you abusing me and using me up. Your actions say, I don't mind you disrespecting me. That's what your actions say. And so, I'm talking about cut it off, cut them off. And that's a hard thing for us to do. For whatever reason, it's a hard thing for us to do. And it's crazy because, man, you look on TV now and you look at Johnny Depp and look at his fucking marriage or situation. You look at Will Smith and you look at that toxic ass fucking bullshit. And it's like, damn, you got all the fucking money in the world. You can afford the best counselors in the fucking world and your ass is still stuck in this bullshit? It's not like these motherfuckers just turned out to be like that yesterday. It's not like these motherfuckers woke up this morning and said, I'm gonna get on some bullshit. These motherfuckers been tainted and fucked up for a long ass fucking time. These motherfuckers been toxic for a long ass fucking time. And your ass stayed in that fucking relationship. Why? You kept going through all the bullshit you've been going through. Why? Why? It ain't about the other person. Fuck the other person. It's about why you stay in that toxic ass bullshit. The trip is, we can have a sore tooth. And man, it's just in pain, just hurting us. and we'll go to the dentist, and the dentist will tell us, man, you know, we'll take all these pain medicines before we get to the dentist, and the pain medicine ain't helping us, and man, we can't take it no more, man. It's in pain, and so we call it the dentist. Man, I don't care what you do, just take this shit out. You know what I mean? Just numb the shit, get the shit out, get it out, get it out. If I'm missing a tooth, I'm missing a fucking tooth. Get this motherfucker out. I can't take it no more. And so we'll go to the dentist and we'll have them yank a fucking tooth out. Whatever's wrong with us, we can have a tumor growing within us. And we're like, oh no, hell no, this shit is causing me too much pain. Man, get this shit the fuck out. Get it out, get it out. We can have gallstones, and man, we can't go to the bathroom. We in fucking pain. Man, do what you gotta fucking do to get this shit out. But for whatever fucking reason, we'll get in deadbeat ass relationships, toxic ass relationships, whether it's our parents, whether it's our kids, whether it's our baby daddy, our baby mama, our twin flame, or whatever the fuck y'all want to call them now, and you'll go through hell with this motherfucker and stay in this fucking raggedy ass relationship forever. And then swear to God you walk. And then swear to God you enlighten. And then swear to God your chakras are all aligned. Your kundalini, you know, has been activated. And man, you're going into the fifth dimension. And all this other fucking bullshit you talk about. But yet you can't leave this raggedy ass motherfucker that's deadbeat alone. This motherfucker that ain't doing you no fucking good. Dogging you out every damn day. And you still there. For whatever reason. Trip is when years ago I went through a situation and I had real bad high blood pressure, and I didn't know it because it was normal to me. It was normal to me, you know what I mean? If you never go to the doctor, and I worked in the hospital, you know what I mean? I was a medic in the Air Force, and I worked in the hospital, and I never went to the doctors. I don't like doctors, you know what I mean? I just don't have, for whatever reason, I don't like doctors. And I didn't realize that my blood pressure was so messed up. Stay with me. And I didn't know it. I didn't realize I was so stressed out. I didn't know it. You know what I mean? And I found out on accident. You know what I mean? It was a coincidence. And I don't believe in accidents. I don't believe in coincidences. Everything is about divine timing. You know what I mean? And so, but at the time, I didn't realize that I was stressed out the way that I was. I didn't realize that I was, man, my body was messed up. Stay with me. And so, single parent, taking care of my two oldest kids. And man, this girl's like flirting with me in the hospital, and she's like, come on, let me get your blood pressure. And just messing around, just having fun. She's like, all right, cool. And so she put on the blood pressure cuff, and man, she gets it going, and she's tripping, you know, she's, oh no, this ain't right, you know. And so she does it again. She gets the same results. And it's like, she's looking at me, looking at this, she's like, oh no, something's wrong. And one of the doctors overheard the conversation. Big, tall German guy, real strong German accent. He heard the conversation, and he came over, and she asked him, she's like, hey, can you read this for me? Maybe I'm messing up. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting something that's, it can't be. And so he puts the blood pressure cuff on. He gets it going. And he looks at me. He squats down and he gets in my face. He's like 6'5", 6'6", and he gets in my face. He looks at me eye to eye, man to man, and he tells me, Elijah, in a strong German accent, I don't know what you're going through, but you need to be in my office first thing in the morning. I don't know what's going on in your life, but we need to get this fixed now. And so now I'm scared, you know what I mean? I'm scared because it was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? But I'm cool, you know what I mean? I thought I was cool. Man, this girl just playing around. We just fucking flirting. And you know, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I mean? What the fuck is this shit? And so, man, I can't sleep that night. Man, I'm tripping. They're not telling me what's going on. He's just telling me something's wrong, and something's majorly wrong. And I need to be in his office first thing in the morning. And so I'm like, oh my God, I'm tripping, right? I'm like, God, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? What the fuck is this going on? And so I go into the office first thing in the morning, and She comes in and she does the blood pressure cuff again. She gets the same results. And she's like, man, this is crazy. This can't be, you know? And so he comes in, he asks her about the blood pressure, and she tells him, and he's like, oh, no, he does it, and it's the same thing, right? And so he's looking at me. He said, Elijah, what's going on in your life? What's going on in your life? And I'm like, nothing, Doc, I'm good. He said, you're not good. And I'm like, Doc, I'm good, man. I'm straight, you know, man, I'm good, you know, I don't have anything going on in my life. I'm straight, Doc. And he's like, Elijah, stop convincing yourself that you're fine. You've been lying to yourself for a long time. Your body is saying that you're not good. Your body is saying it's about to shut the fuck down, but you're telling me that you're good, but your body's about to shut down. What's going on? And so now I'm nervous, right? I'm a single parent of two. I can't afford to die. Who's going to take care of my babies? You know what I mean? And I got youngins at this time. This is like 96. And so my daughter, she's not even 6 years old. My son, he's not even 4 years old yet. You know what I mean? And so I got youngins. You know what I mean? Man, I'm scared. You know what I mean? I'm scared. I'm terrified now. What's going on, Doc? What's going on? Man, do whatever you got to do. Man, because I can't afford to die. I can't afford to leave my kids. Because my kids don't have nobody. I don't even give a damn about me. Man, what about my kids? Fuck me. What about my kids? So whatever we got to do that. Because of my kids. And so the doc is like, Elijah, what's going on? What's causing you the stress in your life? Your blood pressure is way too high. Way too high. We're setting you up for EKG. And man, he gave me all this stuff that they set me up for, right? What's going on with you, Elijah? And I'm thinking, it's like, damn, nothing. I'm good. You know what I mean? And I felt good. I felt normal because I've been through so much hell in my life that it become normal to me. I've been through so much toxic shit in my life that this is normal for me. Toxicity has become my everyday normality. You know what I mean? The toxicity, the bullshit, the drama have become normal. It didn't even faze me anymore. It was phasing my body, but my emotions, man, this is normal. This is nothing. I got this. You know what I mean? It's what I was saying. But that's not what my body was saying. My body was saying, man, fuck this shit. We checking out. You keep staying on this bullshit. You stay on this fucking toxic ass shit if you want to. We checking the fuck out. We done. You stay on this bullshit. We can't do this no more. And you fucking hard-headed, you won't listen. We're trying to tell you something's wrong with you, Elijah, but you won't fucking listen to your body. So, man, we about to shut this shit all the way the fuck down because you fucking hard-headed. You won't listen. We've been telling you, but you won't listen. And so we're going to shut this bitch all the way the fuck down because we got to get your fucking attention. And the only thing that's going to get your attention is, man, the possibility of you dying and leaving your kids. The possibility of you dying and leaving your kids to defend themselves and to grow up in this fucked up world without you there to protect them, without you there to guide them, without you there to nurture them, without you there to lace them up because you don't want to fucking listen. We about to shut the whole fucking party down. So I'm standing there. Man, I'm a grown ass man. I'm scared. Tears are running down my eyes because I see the seriousness of what's going on. And so I tell the doc, it's like, dang, only thing I could think of is like, man, I'm going through this situation where this young lady left. And man, she left a while back and I'm struggling financially to raise my kids and I'm not getting any help. And man, this is what I do. You know what I mean? I can't cry about it. You know what I mean? I got to lace up my boots. This is what we do. You know what I mean? Man, you just do what you do. This is what we do. This is a stock that I'm from. Man, it don't matter what the hell I'm going through. Man, I got to stand up and I got to keep going. I got to keep pushing. I can't take a time out. I can't pause. And he's telling me, Elijah, you're killing yourself. Elijah, you're destroying yourself from the inside out because you won't get the fucking help you need. So I'm sitting there. Tears are running down my eyes because I'm scared. I'm scared. And so he says, Elijah, profound. He says, Elijah, people with cancer. I'm going through this in 96. I'm 26 years old at the time. He said, Elijah, people with cancer, they don't want to go through chemotherapy because of what it does to their body. They don't want to go through radiation because of what it does to their body. They don't want to go through surgery because of what it does to their body. But everybody wants the cancer out of their body. But nobody wants to go through the treatment to get the process or to fix the problem. He said, Elijah, that's what's going on with you. There's some stuff going on that you don't want to fix. There's some stuff that's going on that you don't want to go through the process. And so you've been ignoring it. You've been pushing through it as though it wasn't that big of a deal. And now your body's about to shut down. You do understand that you could die from high blood pressure. You do understand that you could die from stress. Stress is a silent killer. We don't talk about that shit in America. We don't talk about mental health in America as much as we need to, especially within the poor communities. It is what it is, man. You man, just handle it. Handle your fucking business. Get up and do what you gotta do. You're a mom, you're a single parent, get up and get on your fucking grind. Do what you gotta do. Man, no questions asked. Get up and do what you gotta do. And we've been doing that. And it's killing us. It's destroying us. And we won't get the fucking help. We won't let go of shit. We won't let go of these toxic ass fucking relationships. We won't let go of these toxic ass people in our lives. And we know they don't mean us no fucking good, and yet we keep trying to hang on to their ass. Yet we know that they dogging us the fuck out, and for whatever reason, we still hold on. We value being with that person more than we value ourselves. We value being in this toxic ass fucked up relationship more than we value our own mental health. We value this person more than we value our own self-esteem. We value this fucked up individual more than we value our own peace of mind and joy. I'm talking about let it go. Let it go. How do you get to the point of letting shit go? See, I've gone through a lot. You know what I mean? I've had to go through a lot in order to get to the place to where, man, I'll cut some shit off and won't think twice about it. You know what I mean? I'll cut a fucking relationship off and I'm done. I'm done. You know what I mean? Man, you can die and I don't even want motherfuckers telling me you dead because I'm not going to the funeral. Because when I cut you off, it's as though your ass don't fucking exist to me. When I cut you off, it's as though, man, you in another dimension. We ain't got shit to talk about. It's done. It's done. There is no crying over your ass no more. There is no, man, I wonder how no, your ass is fucking done. It's as though you don't fucking exist. And I wish you the best. But it took a lot. It takes a lot for me to get to that point. And so when I finally get to that point of, man, okay, I'm done. Because your ass don't want to fucking listen. Your ass don't want to fucking grow up. Your ass don't want to fucking do right. Okay, cool. I'm not going to kill myself just to satisfy your raggedy ass. I'm not going to kill myself and destroy what I came here to do just to appease your ass. Just to make you happy. Nah. And see, and the crazy thing is, you have family members and everybody else that is, oh, you're so arrogant and you're so egotistical and you're so narcissistic. I'm narcissistic now, huh? I'm arrogant now, huh? I'm egotistical now, huh? Why? Because I won't let you keep using me and abusing me. Because I won't keep playing your fucking games. And I won't keep allowing you to manipulate me emotionally and financially in any other kind of way. Because now I value me, and now because I've set up healthy boundaries, and I don't give a fuck about the bullshit you talking about. Now you want to label me as arrogant. Now you want to label me as egotistical. Now you want to label me as narcissistic. Okay, it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. You fucking dead to me. I don't give a fuck about the bullshit you want. Why? Because that's some more emotional manipulation to keep your ass fucking playing their fucking game. Stop playing the game. In order to stop playing the game, you have to love you. You have to value you. You have to know who you are. You have to know why you're here. As long as you keep playing their game, they're not gonna fucking change. There's no reason for them to change. There's no reason for them to grow up. There's no reason for them to mature. Why? Because you're giving them what they want. And what they want is to keep using and abusing you and dogging you out. They want to keep manipulating you. And as long as they're getting what they want, they're not going to change. Man, I don't know who this message is for. I don't give a damn if it's your mama, if it's your daddy, if it's your firstborn, your lastborn, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your husband, your wife. If they ass can't get right, cut them the fuck off. We gotta stop this bullshit of, man, you gotta stay in this fucking marriage for 30, 40, 50 years, dying because the church says that divorce isn't right unless they're cheating on you or whatever the bullshit they be talking about. You know what I mean? Fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. Cut they ass the fuck off. Cut them off. You didn't come here to be somebody's doormat. You didn't come here to be abused and used up by somebody, by anybody. Man, I look at Will Smith and man, my heart just breaks for this dude. You know what I mean? Because you know this motherfucker's about to have a nervous breakdown. You know he's twipping, he's on some shit right now. You know he can't handle some shit that he's dealing with right now. And so, man, my heart goes out to him. Man, I'm sending him positive energy. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck Jada on. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. That's their shit. You know what I mean? I'm sure she's going through some stuff. But my heart breaks for Will. You know what I mean? Because you know he's dealing with some shit. Man, when I look at Johnny Depp and the situation he's going, it's like, damn. You got all this fucking money. You got all this fucking fame. Out of all the fucking people that want to be with you, out of all the fucking women that want to be, you chose this motherfucker? And you stayed in a relationship with this raggedy ass ratchet motherfucker? What the fuck is wrong with you? Same thing with Will Smith. Same thing with fucking Kanye and everybody else in these toxic ass fucking relationships with these toxic ass fucking women and these toxic ass fucking dudes. Stop blaming everybody else. And the trip is, we could sit back and say, well, damn, Kim Kardashian, she a hoe, she this, what do, whatever. You know what I mean? Man, to each their own. I'm not here judging nobody. And everybody wants to blame Kim as to why Kanye lost it and why Kanye tripping out and wigging out. Okay, it is what it is. Why the fuck did Kanye stay with her? What the fuck was wrong with Kanye to pick her in the first place? What the fuck was wrong with Kanye to choose her in the first place? He got on that frequency. For whatever reason. Same thing with Will. Same thing with Johnny Depp. They got on the frequency of those individuals. They got on that frequency to attract them to the people that they did. And then they stayed on that frequency and they stayed in those toxic ass relationships for whatever reason. So you can't keep blaming everybody else. Because at some point, these motherfuckers got to man the fuck up. At some point, these motherfuckers got to grow the fuck up. It's like, man, my bad. I made a bad choice. Man, let me get the fuck up out of here before I lose my mind. Let me get the fuck up out of here before I lose everything. What's wrong with us? As to why we can't let go of these toxic jobs. You go to work and you hate the fucking job. You go to work, you hate your fucking boss. You hate your fucking coworkers. You're fucking depressed on Sunday night knowing you got to go into work on Monday morning. That's not healthy. Cut that motherfucking job loose. I don't give a fuck how much money it brings you. Stop selling your fucking soul for that fucking job. We're in these relationships with these toxic people. Whether they're our kids, our parents, or whatever the case may be. Why the fuck do you keep staying in that relationship? You guys are always fighting. It's never good. You know what I mean? It's all bad. And you know you're losing it. You know you're losing it up here. Why do you stay there? Why have you stayed there? Stop focusing on them. As long as you're focused on what they're doing, you're missing the point. As long as you're focused on how they're treating you, mistreating you, abusing you, you're missing the point. The point ain't about them. The point is, why do you stay? The point is, why are you allowing this to take place? The point is, why do you think so low of yourself that you keep dealing with this bullshit? Why do you invalidate and mistreat yourself? Why do you hate yourself so much that you will stay in this toxic ass shit? That's self-hate. And I know that's a hard pill for us to swallow, that, man, I really hate myself. Because if I didn't hate myself, I wouldn't be dealing with this shit. If I didn't hate myself, I wouldn't allow these people to mistreat me and to dog me out and cheat on me and do all the bullshit that they do to me. I do that because I really don't like me. I do that because I don't cherish me. I do that because I don't think I'm shit. I don't think I'm worthy of something better. I say I do. I say I want a king. I say I want a queen. But the reality is, I'm letting these motherfucking peasants dog me the fuck out. Because in my nature, I don't feel worthy. I don't feel deserving. Regardless of what I say, I don't feel as though I deserve better. And so I stay. I want better, but I really don't want better. Because my wanting better isn't as important as me staying in this situation. Whatever it is that has me stuck in this situation, that is far more important than my desire to be treated like a queen. Whatever it is that got me stuck in this situation is more important to me, is more valuable to me than whatever it is that has me stuck and not wanting to get out. My hope and prayer is that you learn to value yourself. You learn to love yourself. Man, spend some time with God. Spend some time connecting with God. Spend some time understanding who you are. You don't deserve to be mistreated. I don't give a fuck what you've done in your past. You don't deserve somebody mistreating you. You don't deserve somebody calling you outside your name. You don't deserve somebody dogging you the fuck out, beating you, cheating on you, and doing all the stupid shit that they do. You don't deserve that. You are not cursed. You're worthy of love. You're worthy to be valued. You're worthy to be treated like a queen. You're worthy to be treated like a king. You're worthy of that. But until you realize that, and until you start demanding that of yourself, nobody else is going to think that way of you. Nobody's going to treat you that way as long as you keep mistreating yourself. Man, said I don't know who this video is for. Man, family, I love you guys. Man, happy healing. Peace.